What's up, guys? This is Adam, the Bee's Knees, and today we are going to be fighting my good pal Cheese Boy 628. I believe he is 1-1 as well, so that's a fun factoid for you. We got our win, so we're 2-0 right now. And we get to fight Cheese now, so that will be fun. We fought him week 3 last season too, so that's cool. So Cheese's team consists of Weavile. I really wanted that Pokemon and he sniped me, but you know. Mismagius, Zygarde, Z Porygon Z, Mandibuzz, Serena, Clefable, Beware, Alola Golem, Slowbro, Escavalier, and Mega Camera. So his team is very scary. It's rather slow, like it's more or less a Trick Room team, though he doesn't have the best Trick Room setters. Like Porygon 2 would have been the better one for his team. That being said though, Porygon Z is fucking terrifying. It is his biggest threat versus me by a landslide. Also, like, from a team overview, I don't really have the best Weavile switch-ins, and I don't have the best, I only have one Zygarde response, right? So here's my team. So you can see Kang here, it's Spadef. It's designed to take on if he's timid and like a not Z. Hell, he could be modest Z, but let's say he's timid, not Z. I can switch into a Tri-Attack, Unmega it, and then Mega Evolve, Take It, Wish, or Secret Power, or whatnot. I have Secret Power because he has a plethora of good Rocky Helmet users, from Escavalier, Slowbro, Beware, Clefable, Mandibuzz, or Zygarde, if he really wants. They can all run Rocky Helmet. So I just have Secret Power and Adamant Nature just to hit things harder, just to attempt to break a Zygarde sub. But I mainly Wish Protect, so I can heal my Tapu Fini, which is my main man on this team. Because the combination of Moonblast and Surf and then HP Fire for the Escavalier tear through his entire team. Unless he's like Spadef Slowbro, it gets 2-shot, close to it. Clefable's the only thing that can take it, but I can taunt it to prevent it from setting up in my face. I can HP Fire to Serena, though I'm going to switch out if that's a switch in. But yeah, like Beware dies, Mandibuzz dies, Slowbro's 2-shot, Camel dies, Escavalier gets killed, Golem dies, Porygon Z doesn't want to take the hits, Zygarde dies, Mismagius might take the hit, and then Weavile obviously dies. So yeah, though a fatter Fini could have worked, I had AV for the longest time. I felt Taunt was necessary because I don't want to get stalled out by his fat, and he has a lot of it, and he can bring like Slowbro, Mandibuzz, Escavalier, Clefable, Serena, and like Beware, and like really give my team a hard time to break. Up next I have Nidoqueen. It's a Sugar Berry because Camel and Zygarde are there, and I can basically kill both of those. Camel actually can take the hit. Camel can even take a Surf. Like Earthbound and Surf do really roughly the same damage, which is weird, but yeah, I mean Earthbound does a little bit less, but either way Surf actually didn't kill it. So I decided to not run it and run Earth Power so I can hit things like this Escavalier harder. It's my rocker. Just in general, I can obviously take a Banded Arrows and kill Zygarde. So up next is my Weavile check. This Infernape is quite the dastardly fool. I was special for the longest time. Actually, right before the game, I had Flamethrower and Vacuum Wave. I changed it though because of Porygon. Porygon was such a big threat that Vacuum Wave only did around 30, low 40s, and Mach Punch did a significant chunk more with Iron Fist. So that's why I decided to run this physical set. Obviously, I still basically do what I need to do. I hit the Serena and Escavalier really hard with the Fire move, and I can OHKO Weavile from Mach Punch. That's the basis. It's the Weavile switch-in. It will 100% always come in on the Weavile. It's also my Escavalier switch-in. And yeah, so I can take any hit. A Banded Poison Jab does not 3-hit KO me. And the Z move is for knockoff because what's the point of running an item when I'm going to switch in Infernape on the immediate knockoff, right? And the Titanium Z allows me to hit things like the Camel, the Zygarde, the Mandibuzz harder if I'm in a pinch. Up next we have Olay coming right off the bench. I'm very happy that Oricorio has finally decided to come, mainly because the damn Porygon's such a threat. I don't want Scarf Tri-Attack just running through my fucking team. So I have Oricorio here. It's mainly to baton pass into my plethora of special attackers, Shaman, Nidoqueen, and especially the Finny. I have HP Ice because the Zygarde is a little bit more of a threat than it should. I do outspeed the Porygon Z, which is cool, and I can baton pass out of there after +1. Finny can take whatever hit. And then finally we have the Zygarde check. Literally, this is why it's here. Diglett hits the Weavile and the Mandibuzz, and I have just Seed Flare to all around do things. So yeah, as you can see, Cheese didn't bring the Weavile, which was the biggest weird thing. He brought the Mismagius, which I didn't expect, but it makes sense because, like, on paper, Nidoqueen offense, like a Life Orb set, is really good, and Mismagius basically ignores both of Nidoqueen's stabs, and Nidoqueen actually really can't hit it that hard. Maybe, I think it gets Shadow Ball, but still, it could take it. So, but mainly the big threat of Porygon's there, right? I guess slow, normal is fine. So I'm gonna lead off with Tapu Fini because that is a good matchup against his entire team. He leads Mandibuzz. I debated HP Firing or Moonblasting, but I decided he might knock off or U-turn if he's feeling it, so I can hit him up with a Moonblast. And as you can see here, it does a shit ton. So that's great. Mandibuzz is weakened. Mandibuzz is gonna actually really hard for my team to kill. So yeah. He's going to go into Slowbro on the Moonblast, and you can see it does a lot of damage, and I taunt it to prevent it from healing. So he goes Escavalier, I go for the HP Fire, boom chakalaka, and from here I actually go for it again, just to try to get the roll as he goes Mismagius. Oh, this is a very fat Mismagius. He goes for the Energy Ball, which reveals he's like a weird, like, offensive-esque, but like really defensive. So I double into the Tapu Fini because when I went Shaman, I predicted him to go into the Escavalier or the Mandibuzz or the Camel, really not to stay in. But he does, and he Icy Wind, so really no harm, no foul there. I don't want to take the Energy Ball, so I'm going to go into Kang because, ironically, we both wall each other 100%. So he's going to have to either stay in and Icy Wind me or switch. So I'm able to go for the Wish here, and then I'm able to go into my Tapu Fini on the Camel, as he just is going to get up his Stealth Rock. So right now, again, I have the high ground here, as I'm going to fire off a beautiful Surf, bring that Porygon crisp down. I have to switch in the Kang. Like I said, it's my initial switch. And if it was like Z Thunderbolt or something, that wouldn't have been good. So he goes for the Tri-Attack, revealing he's modest damage, so I'm going to go into my Oricorio. Maybe he's Scarfed, so we'll try to see if he's Scarfed here. I will outspeed, or I guess we don't see I outspeed, so I go for the Air Slash there. And Mandibuzz is here, so I'm like, okay, I'm going to Calm Mind up, because if he can knock off me, it won't do that much. I have HP investment, and he Roost, so I'm going to get up another Calm Mind. And we all know where this is going. I'm going to Baton Pass directly into Tapu Fini and wreak havoc on this man. So I go hard Tapu Fini. So yeah, he's gonna have to sack some boys. So he's gonna go into Escavalier. That's gonna immediately die to two Moonblasts, or Moonblast and HP Fire. He's gonna go into the Mismagius. Obviously I know it can take the hit, but I'm gonna stay in anyway and just break it, as that does 60%. It's obviously Soul Fest. So yeah, now pause. Okay, I'm at the point though, if the Porygon is Z and I don't know what the Porygon is, then I will be in a tad bit of trouble. So that being said, I was added. Okay, that being said, if he goes hard Porygon Z, that's scary. But he goes Slowbro and I kill him, which is strange, right? But he goes Porygon Z. So here's the thing. If I Moonblast him, or if he's regular Scarf, modest, whatever, he can't kill me, I don't believe, unless he maybe Thunderbolts and gets the para. and I kill him obviously. If he's Z, he can kill me, and I actually have a way harder time breaking the Mana Buzz and the Camel if this Tapu Fini goes down even at such low health. So I have to just say F it and switch, because I could 6-0 potentially, right? But if this Fini dies, I may just lose to his next two Pokemon. So I have to switch. As you can see here, he actually goes for the Tri Attack. So I would have 6-0'd him there, which would have been fun. So I'm just gonna Calm Mind out. I don't know. I thought the Mana Buzz would come out. But no big deal. I'm gonna go into Infernape, and I believe I Mach Punch just to like say, hey, I can hurt you, right? So I'm gonna U-turn out. Luckily it's not Rocky Helmet. That's kind of nice. And I can go to Kang as he U-turns. Good play. He's gonna go Porygon here. He's just gonna kill me with the Tri Attack. And now I go into my Nidoqueen, because Nidoqueen can take any hit unless he's Z. But so I'm just gonna go for a Sludge Wave on the Mega Camel, and he's actually gonna hard switch into the Mana Buzz on my Earth Power. So he's making all the right plays here. And I'm just gonna spam Ice Beam. The whole thing is I need to try to get this Mana Buzz down as slow as I can, because then Infernape can kind of win. So he's just gonna be roosting. Now obviously in the back of his mind, if I make the double into Fini on a roost, he has to sack a Pokemon, assuming the Camel, but then like that puts me in a better spot. So I'm just gonna keep Ice Beam. I actually don't plan to switch out, and he actually goes for the U-turn. So he does go for the U-turn, and he gets me there and he kills me. So, but the Mana Buzz is weakened, right? And I believe it's only a 28. So, as you can see here, he can go into the Mana Buzz. I'm on my Mach Punch. But I actually have the Z, and I'm gonna fire that bad boy out and kill the Mana Buzz, which is fantastic. So down goes the Mana Buzz. He goes Camel. I'm gonna U-turn out and sack off my Shaman, because I sack the Shaman off, I go into Fini, he sacks this off, or the Porygon, and the other Pokemon wins. So, actually would sack this off, and then Infernape wins. So he actually goes for the Earth Power, and then he misses a Fire Blast, which is kind of unfortunate, as I'm just going to kill him with the Seed Flares. And here comes the Porygon. Also, sorry for the hacks there, but he's actually going to go for Sub, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, you know what, I want to click D-Gleam because I don't want to miss, and I want to guarantee he's in Mach Punch range. That's what went across my head. But thank God I did, because if I missed, well, he would have had to sub again, I think, but if I missed twice in a row, I lost. So, yeah, we actually do pull out the 3-0 win against Cheese. Good game, sir. And yeah, that was a good game. Oh, my dimensions were off. Oof. Hopefully I'll fix that in post. But anyway, good game. And yeah, until then, we are now 3-0. So I'll see you guys in the next Week 4 battle. Bye-bye.